Okay, this is Rockin' J Farrier, and we're out here gonna trim on this little colt here for a minute. And just a couple things I look at. I see him, he's got a swirl that's dead center in his head, and he's just been weaned. So when they're babies like this, you can look at their teeth. When they're just a weanling, they have 4 teeth top and 4 bottom, and he's just now starting to push a corner tooth right there. He's just starting to push a corner teeth. And of course, when he's 1 year old and into the time he's 2, he will get these other corner teeth, and he'll have all of his baby teeth. And then when he's 3, they'll come in with adult teeth. The 4 teeth in the center will come adult. So this is what an almost one. So when he's about 1, they have 4 teeth top and bottom, and then they start putting in their corner teeth after that. So we'll trim a foot here. He's got one here that's a little bit crooked for a little weanling. So we'll trim this foot. Turn him around here where we can get the sun on it. So he's a little bit pigeon-toed. You can look at that. He's walking on the outside. So this one's a little more crooked. He's broke off this. Broke off the outside and is splattered out on the inside. Now he's never been trimmed, so he might be good and he might not. Now we get looking at the bottom. You can see that this inside is long, the outside is all broke off, and he's walking on the outside. So I'll start by just level this outside just a little bit. Leave him a little bit of heel to walk on there. Then I'll take this inside down. And most guys, they kind of cuss me because I run the nippers with one hand. But when you're my size, you can run the nippers with one hand. And most of them want to put the foot between their knees, and I just hold the colt this way. Now you can see that crack has gone quite a ways in there. And then to keep it from flaring, you can rasp it, but with a colt, I just quickly take a little bit of that hoof wall to take the flare off, and I want to notch that just a hair to keep that crack from going. Then I'm gonna just clean that frog up. You can use your hoof knife. I do a lot of it with my nippers. Then I'll get my rasp out. I sight down the back to find out where my level is. Roll that part that broke off a little bit. You can see now that crack was splitting and it was coming clear in here, so it's a good time that we get this done. So I'm going to roll that inside there. And just notch that just a little bit so it won't crack that. It should hold together while it grows out. The other thing you can do is when they're pigeon-toed like that, typically the frog wants to flop over towards the inside. So I'll want to just take just a little bit of this inside frog off, so that the frog is not pushing these. So the frog is not pushing his foot out. Take a little bit of that bar out right there, just to make it so he's. And I don't worry about this outside. I don't clean it out. I don't do anything much with it because I want the mud to, and the fullness to be there so that it pushes this side out. And this side I want it so it'll clean out and not push that inside out to make him more pigeon-toed. I can still see I got a little flare there. Let's take a little more of that flare. Okay, now we can take a look at it and see the difference. Let's pull his head around so we can get him out of the shadow. Here, buddy. Stand up, mister. Good boy. Now you can see the difference between the two. We got the flare off and got that foot straightened back up. So there we are, just a quick little trim on one foot of a weanling colt. So if you like what you see, like, subscribe to my channel, and share the heck out of it. So till next time, we'll see you down the trail.